Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Constant Worries, set on the Isle of Scale. So today's briefing. Good evening 47, our client needs the Constant eliminated for unknown reasons, but he does not want the Washington twins to be implicated in his death. This is why your other targets are Constantine and Sinclair. They are the only others who might know about the Constant's implanted poison chip. He's requested that you eliminate the targets with your fiber wire in order to avoid implicating the Washingtons. A bit unorthodox 47, but nothing you're not capable of. I will leave you to prepare. And today's contract has been supplied to us courtesy of Ernspeth. So today we have, if you guessed, 3 targets available to us. All must be killed with the fiber wire, but we can wear whatever we like whilst dispatching them. So for today's challenge, we will be starting undercover in the warehouse. We will have the fiber wire also stored in the warehouse, and we're going to bring with us some coins, a silenced pistol, and our ever trusty lockpick. So right from the start and off the bat, we require first of all our fiber wire, which is just off to our left here. And then we're going to do quite a bit of setup. We're going to need to remove a number of people. So we're going to head out of the door directly behind us, around to our left and straight up the drain pipe and across the ledge past the first window and in through the second window. This is the warehouse security room. And in here we will find, just to our left once again, a hand flare. So once we have the flare in hand, we can then make our way over to the right, and we're just going to wait for the guard you can see leaning over the desk in the middle here. He's eventually going to move away and have his back to us, thus making everyone have their backs to us, and we can line up our shot very carefully here and take out the surveillance system. So we're just going to wait by the door here. It might be an idea to crouch down while we wait, and we're just waiting for the enforcer guard on patrol on the other side of the door to move away. He's basically going to move around in a large square in an anti-clockwise direction, and once he moves away we can either go out that window or the door ahead of us. I've opted for the window, which is slightly more risky, but only a slight more risk. So we're going to once again make our way up to the drain pipe on our right, up onto the staircase, and up onto the ledge just to our right again, in through the window. We're going to select our coins, and we require now a change of disguise. So we're going to open the doors just to our right and throw a coin into the room. Now be aware at all points where the Constant is, because the Constant will always go to the same area that you are currently occupying. And unfortunately our coin has attracted a female, not the desired disguise we want. So if we can stop hugging the wall, we can then hide her body away in the crate we were just hiding behind. There we go, and we'll try again. So again, just checking where the Constant is, because he does actually come through this room, but it looks like we're going to have a fair bit of time still. So we're going to try again, open the door, throw the coin. There are 4 people, or were 4 people outside of this room. 2 are male, 2 are female, and thankfully this time round we have secured ourselves one of the males. So once he comes in to investigate, we're going to close the door behind him, render him unconscious, retrieve our coin, hide our friend here in the crate provided and take his outfit. So we're mostly there now. We're going to make our way over to the tower, which is just off to our left, although I went straight past the first turning. And we're going to go and retrieve ourselves now an Archean guard disguise, and that's one of these guards here with the hoods. Again, be very aware of where the constant is. As you can see, he's just heading off to the keep area, I believe. So we do have a bit of time before he heads this way. So we're just going to wait right here by the stairwell door leading down to the morgue. And when the Archean guard returns, we can then render him unconscious and basically take his outfit. Now, if the constant is in this area, he will not leave while you are in this area. So what you want to do is make your way down that staircase just there, about halfway down, and wait for the constant to leave again, because the Archean guards will not move from the constant's office while he's in attendance. But once we have the Archean guard outfit on, we can then exit the stairwell, make our way across the ledge and up to the constant's bathroom. And in here we're going to use our coins to distract the other Archean guard on guard in this area. So we're going to open the bathroom door, throw a coin over by the toilet somewhere, and that will attract the attention of the Archean guard. And when he comes in to investigate, we can close the door behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the crate provided, and we're also going to collect up his gun and retrieve our coin while we're at it. We have not yet finished with our coins. So once we have our coin and the Archean's guard, we're going to select the gun, and we are going to drop the gun on the floor between the two chairs in the study area, or the office area, whichever you wish to call it. And that will attract the attention of the second guard in this area. And when he goes to retrieve the gun, we can get behind him, render him unconscious, and hide him in the closet provided. So we now have a nice clear space with which to work. And what we're going to do now is set up a coin trap. So we're going to place one coin on the floor about here, one coin at the top of the stairs, and one coin halfway down the first flight of stairs. We're then going to collect up the cannonball from the shelf here and throw that roughly where we dropped our third coin. And that will attract the attention of the Archean guard, who is guarding downstairs, which is like the library area, I'm guessing, or museum area. And when he comes up to investigate, he should spot the coin, and when he spots the first coin and goes in to retrieve it, he will then spot the second and third coins. You can then render him unconscious quietly if you wish, but as there are two cannonballs available to us, I have picked up the second cannonball from the shelf, and I'm going to use that to render the guard unconscious. We're going to hide his body away in the bathroom, so into the bathroom closet or crate, if you will. You don't have to do this, I'm just being a little bit neat and tidy here. So we're going to go back and retrieve everything that the guard has just dropped, including our coins, most importantly our coins. Money is tight at the moment, and with all of the price hikes being threatened throughout the world, money is even more essential. So as you can see, the constant is now in attendance in this area, and he's about to start a lengthy conversation with our second target, or our first target. Both of them are there together. So we can't really sneak our way past without risking being spotted. So we're going to go back upstairs and back down the drain pipe to the stairwell once again. because we need to make the constant leave. And as I said, the easiest way to do getting the constant to move away, as he hangs around the area that you're in, especially in the constant's tower, he will not leave while we are in the area. So we're going to make our way into the stairwell and down about a flight and a half of stairs, and eventually the constant will move away back into the main building. We're going to select our fiber wire just to be ready. So once the constant leaves, once he's actually left the constant's office, we can then make our way back up the stairs. Just be aware we are going to have to lockpick our way through the constant's door, and there is a guard in attendance, but he will very shortly move away. There he goes, and if our timing is right, we can lockpick our way quickly into the office and throttle the butler. So down goes the butler. So we're going to drag his body upstairs so that when the constant returns he is not spotted. So up here, anywhere here will do. We're going to leave him there. We're going to make our way back downstairs, and we are going to wait the re-arrival of the constant. We're just going to wait by the doors here. So the constant has gone away back on his routine. As you can see, he's heading downstairs. So we do have a little wait ahead of us, but eventually he will make his way back to this room, and when he enters we can then close the door behind him and kill him with our fiber wire. So that's 2 targets down and 1 more to go. We're just going to hide the constant's body behind the cabinets here, and we're going to move back into the main building now, and we are going to take out our final target, Sinclair, and he will frequent a certain area. He will come into this room here, and we can then distract him into this room. Unfortunately, this room is already occupied, so I'm sorry, young lady redhead, you will have to have a nap, and an uncomfortable one at that, in a box. So once we've rendered the young lady unconscious and hidden her body, there is Sinclair. He will make his way over to this area, and he will stand by one of the Hyperborean sort of vistas or dioramas. Here he's coming now, you can see him on the mini-map. So he should make his way over to this area, and when he stops we're going to turn off the laptop, which will shut down the diorama, and we're going to move away, selecting our fiber wire once again, and when he comes over to investigate, we're going to let him turn the diorama back on before we pounce. So once he's in position and the diorama is on, we can garrote him with our fiber wire and deposit him in the box. So that's our 3 targets taken care of. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest exit available to us, because we have the hand flare, is on the roof of the Constance Tower. So we're going to make our way straight back there and into the Constance Tower and up onto the roof and signal for a helicopter. So there we go, 1 more featured contract taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.